Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today I am once more in the Amagi, the tier 8 Japanese battleship. But I just truly love myself some Japanese battleships. Now we are on the map hotspot in the domination game mode. It is a tier 8 match and the enemy carriers are only tier 6. Well, the enemy carrier. There is only one of them. So that's great news as well. Now, I am spawning here close to the point C, and you don't really want to go in there in a battleship because it's prime destroyer country. They can hide behind small islands and then catch you at close range, and we all know how this ends. Now you could go here and close to the zone wall somewhere, but I mean, if you're trying to stick close to sea, you're forced to go close to these islands, and yeah, might not end so well either. Also, for a large portion of your journey, these islands might block you from actually assisting someone at sea. So I'm not convinced that going on the outskirts is a good choice. Instead, I'll just try going for B. I can still support what's going on here on C, and I can then decide if I just want to turn around or if I can actually try to capture B. So we will see how it goes. And there we go. There is a first enemy. It's an Atago, and I don't know, the moment he got spotted, he offered his broadside to all of us and gave a bit too much lead, but I did score a Citadel hit. So great news for me, not so great news for him. I mean, I don't know if he knew he was spotted. It's actually common captain trait for destroyer and cruiser captains. And can I get a good hit again? Unfortunately not. Now he managed to get himself in cover and he survived. But we shall see. We managed to capture C. The enemies only have, well, we also only have 2 destroyers. Our destroyer went in there and got this point. The enemy probably had one spawning here. He didn't. So again, great news for us. Now some of our team are going, well, they are going here to the zone wall. But they are still somewhat close to this point and they can hopefully support our destroyers. And my next target is a Colorado class battleship. I got some decent hits and there is a destroyer coming for me. It's a Russian destroyer, the Kiev class, and he has very limited torpedo range, but he is coming straight at me. What he does have is good guns, but for whatever reason he isn't using it. Now this can get very tricky. I have shot him with armor piercing because that's what I've loaded. There is certainly a point that I probably should have switched to high explosive by now. But yeah, I can still do quite a bit of damage with armor piercing. Just will probably over penetrate, which makes high explosive better. He's getting close. I try to don't want torpedoes at my broadside. Now I managed to kill him. The torpedoes are incoming. I can avoid most of them, but I can't avoid all of them. And hey, my secondaries open up at Cleveland. Now, so far I have taken a lot of damage. Now I killed the destroyer, and I can now kill this Cleveland. Wasn't very lucky with my first salvo, but there we go. Got him.
Our team has taken the lead.
Now I used my repair ability, or my heal ability, however you want to call it. Got myself some health back, and now I'm retreating. There is no way. I'm driving closer to enemies at this point. And look, there is the second destroyer they have, and he is a Japanese one, so he has a lot more torpedo range. But I have reinforcements. There are 2 friendly battleships, and well, they don't really care about the point B, I guess. But they will support me at killing this Colorado. And I decided, well, for a moment I decided I'd try to shoot the destroyer, but I was indecisive, I can't see him anymore, and instead I'll go for the ship that I can hit. Now I've also slowed down to let my friendly battleships pass, because I don't want to ram them. And I am presenting a somewhat easy target. I'm also somewhat presenting my broadside. But the battleship went down, and yeah, presenting a broadside to a cruiser isn't that bad. Now I got some decent hits on this Cleveland, and I'm turning my ship around. Now, there really is no reason to go further in this direction. I mean, there is this Cleveland, and if I go further in this direction, it won't give me better shots. There is nothing of interest here. We pretty much control this side. I mean, I could run away from this Mutsuki, and there is a point to that, because he will shoot torpedoes at me, and I'm not at a very good angle to avoid torpedoes. And this is the point where I probably, instead of trying to kill him so hard, I should have already turned my ship around. Now, because I didn't, I won't be able to avoid all these torpedoes. So this is entirely my fault. Now I'm slowing down and I'm turning, but my ship is just too big. Yeah, not doing that great a job of avoiding torpedoes this battle, I have to say. But I'm still alive. Unfortunately, so is this destroyer, and he is comfortably sitting in smoke, and we can't see him. Now here we have planes. Will the planes spot him? There's a chance that our carrier is trying to go destroyer hunting. We see the destroyer again. My secondaries open up, but they fail miserably. My primary guns are still reloading. Well, I incapacitated something, so there is that. Now I'm going to hide behind this island a bit, and I'm turning around and going for B now. I can't really engage those 3 battleships head on. My health are way too low. One of my friendly battleships has turned around, but the other is still moving further away. So is this cruiser. And you know, if I go around here, I can probably, maybe, I can capture B. And anyway, if I go around here, I can still engage in this battle, I can still support my team, and I'm in a way better position to actually do something about the capture points. Now, I have reloaded, but I'm waiting a little bit. He is driving straight for an island. He probably is driving into an island. And there you go. I don't know why he did that. It might be that he tunnel visioned. It might also be that his steering was damaged. I've had that happen to me it's always frustrating, so you can't like turn your ship and you know you're driving into your doom and there's nothing you can do about it. But be that as it may, it was a kill for me. So, nice. And my next target will be this Myoko. It's a cruiser. He is turning and he's showing his broadside. He is somewhat hidden behind this island, but I should be able to lob my shells. Unfortunately, I suck a bit at aiming. So, now I'm not in a great position. I'm showing my broadsides to all those battleships at the moment, which I really shouldn't do. But they are somewhat engaged with other people at the moment, and I'm at the mercy of, let's just say, their incompetence or their lack of minimap awareness, I guess. Because if they knew I was so low at health and showing my broadside, they would all just shoot at me. And okay, I guess they have to turn their gun turrets and this takes time and whatnot. But so far my biggest concern is this Myoko, who actually realized that I'm here and who is shooting me. On the bright side, I can do massive damage to him if I hit. And that was a decent hit. There are also torpedoes in the water. The torpedoes will finish him off. So one less concern for me. Only the battleships left. One of the battleships is shooting at me and I'm pretty low at health. But my team in the north is going for the carrier. They should kill him pretty soon. And we have a massive lead at this point. Now technically I could just go for A. But driving straight to A well, I probably wouldn't survive going there. Because these three guys can just shoot me. And I really want to shoot this North Carolina because he has the lowest health, but he's hiding behind an island. And so I'll just shoot this North Carolina instead. And I've used once more my repair ability to heal a little bit. I'm on fire, unfortunately there is nothing I can do about that. And now I'm turning away because I really don't want to show them my broadside any longer. They pretty much know I'm here and they want me dead. Now let's see if I can get some nice hits at this Warspite. I probably should try to switch my fire back to the low health target, but I mean my front guns, they can't just see. And yeah, the Warspite was just a more convenient target at the moment. But yeah, killing the North Carolina should be my priority at this point. But on the other hand, we are winning. We have almost won. I got my high caliber, I got my Confederate, and maybe I can get one more hit before the game ends. Looks like I don't. So let's take a look at the results. I got myself almost 2200 base experience, which is quite nice. Overall, I did about 150,000 damage. My secondary batteries fired 208 shells and my main batteries fired 200 shells. And well, you can see my accuracy isn't the greatest. That's somewhat due to the accuracy of the guns and somewhat due to my aiming. But hey, my accuracy is still better than the accuracy of my secondary guns. So there is that. And here you can see my results. It was a nice amount of XP and credits. I enjoyed playing this game. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I see you guys next time.